I just want to go home. I just want to be home. What do you do if you're security crying behind the car? Damn. I just want my blanket. You just want your blanket. We gotta get out of here. I didn't sing too much. Just can't tell me nothing. That's why when they be talking tough, I said, man, just save it. I didn't sing all that. Nigga said he wanna just go home.
Oh,
This blanket. He's like, what?
But he there for security.
You're never gonna be in this position.
I just want to go home and
I just want to be under my blanket.
Crazy.
Oh, we gotta get out of here. God, you get me out of here. I'm never fooling with these niggas.
In a recent podcast, Mase and Cameron burst out laughing while clowning Gone Deal over the night the Notorious B. I got shot. They couldn't stop laughing about how Gone Deal, Diddy's bodyguard, didn't fire a single shot the night Biggie got shot.
Picture your facial reaction to I just want to go home.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
If my security holding me down in Cali, and somebody, the #1 rapper in the world, get killed, you're telling you, I just need to want to go home. And the second top artist in the world, which is Mase, about to be #1. That's what I'm saying. I wonder his face because I'm like, if y'all let me do that to Big, I don't stand a chance.
The moment went viral instantly, and Gene Deal wasn't about to stay silent after catching wind of the jokes. He shot back at Mase with a fierce warning. If he's got something to say, he better be a man with a mothering nuts to tension just turned up another watch.
If you gonna say something, be man and motherfucking nothing. The name is name. When I tell a motherfucking story, Rex, I tell it with the names. These niggas ain't got any word about none of this, dog. Because it can happen to anybody. If they can get motherfucking Martin Luther King, if they can get the President Kennedy, they can get to anybody. It's easy to tell a motherfucker the truth than to call me a lie.
Everybody trying to go viral. Everybody trying to go viral. Everybody trying to go viral.
Yet trying to dodge the heat, Gene Deal also reminded everyone that Mase was laying low that night because he knew something serious was about to go down.
Mase want to laugh and lie about the situation. Let's get into it, bro. I want to get into this. Prior to the Peterson Museum, Mase and Stevie J went to a celebrity basketball game. They let the dudes, I don't know if it was the dudes from the Dog Pound, it was the dudes that was Crips. They let Stevie J and Mase know we want Puff and we want Big. Mase felt like he was safe, laying down there, throwing up West Coast signs with them. Mase came back from that game. He let me know and he let Puff know. He never mentioned a damn thing to Big. As his label mate, as a fellow New Yorker, he had an obligation to tell Big, and he know I came and got him. And Mase said, yo, Big G, why you here? Why you here? He said, Big G, I'm all right. I said, if you was all right, why am I here?
Deal also shared a tense phone conversation with Mase, where Mase pressed him on why he didn't shoot back at Biggie's attacker. Deal shot back with his own question, why wasn't Mase at the party that night?
Mase, tell us why you didn't go. Mase, why you didn't go to the party? Mase, why you didn't go to the party? Why you didn't go? Brandy told you told me that Brandy told you, let's go to the party. Why you didn't go to the party?
I didn't go to the party because all young seem like snakes. And I'm not gonna
So Mase, who told you? Mase, didn't I tell you? Listen to him, Mase. Did I tell? Let's keep it 100. When you was riding around,
Let me answer.
Go ahead.
Let me answer the question. You guys was the security. If somebody shot the biggest rapper in the world, why y'all didn't shoot back? Y'all had guns?
Mase, let me ask you something. I'm gonna get to that. Mase, Mase, one question. When you was riding around Cali with Stevie J, didn't I pull you to the side and say, what the fuck is you doing in a drop top Benz riding around with Stevie J around Cali? Did I say that to you? Did I say that to you, Mase? That's some
Mase recently spoke about the night the Notorious B. I was killed, revealing that right after the incident, he found himself surrounded by a large group of Bloods gang members. The Harlem rapper described being trapped inside his Los Angeles hotel room, while around 70 gang members waited in the hallway. He believes they were hunting for other bad boy artists or potentially something even more dangerous.
I was actually in a hotel with a young lady.
And when you heard this information, what was your next actions?
My next actions? After what?
When you heard Biggie died, did you stay in your hotel room? Did you leave out? Did you want to go back to New York?
I actually was trapped in a hotel.
Now I want to ask the question. What do you mean trapped?
It was about probably like 70 or so Bloods in the hallway. I couldn't even leave my room.
How'd you get out?
One of the guys.
Why would it be 70 Bloods in your hallway after Biggie Smalls died?
Actually, after Big got killed, they was probably looking for more bad boy artists, and I couldn't even leave the room till Gene Deal, the officer had to come get me.
Ex-bodyguard Gene Deal has put forward a theory linking the Notorious B. Death to the reckless actions of Mase and Stevie J that night in Los Angeles. Deal believes the chaos stirred up by the two played a role in the tragic events, adding another complicated piece to the ongoing mystery surrounding Big E's murder.
You got people like Mase, Stevie J, they running around with drop top Benzes and shit like that. You understand? People moving and they being seen. But you gotta understand, they was young kids. They young, dumb, full of cum. And go back to that old Southern saying, they don't believe fat meets greasy, brother. You understand what I'm saying? If you know what I mean? They don't think this can happen. You know, you got cats out here that's gonna tear your head down to the white meat. And if you rolling like that, you will find out. So even if they can't get you that night, they'll go back to the block. Yo, man, I was trying to get them out there rolling like they don't give a f. They was agitating those cats out there. Do you understand what I'm saying? They was agitating those cats out there. And then with the fact that Pac dead, Jake dead, all this other bullshit is going down, come on, man. It was reckless. It was that I don't give a f attitude. And it came out, bro. Do you understand that? They showed their ass. So who did Cali do? What did Cali do? They took the biggest thing that was back in New York, the Notorious Big. Big paid for all that shit that them was doing.
This heated exchange reveals the lingering doubts and unresolved tensions among those closest to tragedy, making the full truth even harder to pin down. Gone Deal later responded to Mase's comments about why he didn't shoot back at Big E's killer.
Trying to divert that whole conversation and make it seem like, so Gene, why you didn't shoot? Listen to me. It wasn't because Big wasn't my principal. He knew the fact that we had blew the light and we was halfway down the block, crossed the light, and then when the first shot went off, our driver took straight off. I'm screaming at our driver because he was told that somebody was pointing a gun at Big them. He should have just threw the car in reverse. He knew the whole story, my man, because me and him had a conversation on the phone. He the one told me, well, I was in the room with Brandy and Brandy was trying to get me out the room to come to the party. So I felt that was kind of weird. So she said Brandy was calling me trying to get me out the room to come to the party. Well, you was in the room with Brandy. How's she calling you to try to get you out the room to come to the party? You know what I'm saying? This was going through my mind. But Mase knew the whole situation. Mase knew that it's no way possible that I was able, being sideways in the car, because Puff, when I got in the car, Puff had put his seat back. Now I'm sideways in the car like this, and I'm cussing him out like, yo, man, what the f is you doing? Why you got your seat back like this? We hear the shot, bow. Puff put his head down. I go to open the door. Kenny flies, going straight. So he knew the whole story. What I supposed to do? Put my gun out the window and just start shooting like this? When the car had already turned the corner? It came out of parking space. So he knew the story, bruh. He was trying to just divert the attention of, well, why security? So ask security. Ask Big Security. Ask Paul. Ask the LAPD. The LAPD officer that was right there. They was right behind. Paul was outside the car. Why didn't they shoot? Why when we turn back around and come down the street that they way down the block, they coming back when we get back to the car? When we get back to the car, nobody's in Big's car. But Big, Mase knew this. Me and Mase had this conversation. Him and Tone is like this. He knew me and Tone jumped in the car and chased after the guy. We couldn't catch him. He wanted to divert the attention from himself because why didn't you tell Big that these dudes was trying to get at you, bruh? You had that conversation with with Puff, but you ain't had that conversation with Big. Big was your label mate. So people come on and talk, why you ain't shoot? Listen to me, bro. At that time, I was young, dumb, and full of cum. Anybody who really knows me know that they ain't got to worry about nothing if it comes to the point where gunplay has to be a part of my security. I'm not going to hesitate because I never bodyguard anybody that I wasn't willing to lay down my life.
The night Biggie was taken from us remains clouded in mystery with questions still unanswered years later. As new theories emerge and voices speak out the full story, remains just out of reach. Stay tuned. The saga is far from over.